Well, welcome back. It has been a crazy couple weeks, and so I'm actually mashing these two together these past 2 weeks. So some of these clips are like from Thanksgiving time, but I need to get this done, and it was such a beautiful, big vlog that I needed to divide it into two. So welcome back to the second part of our Christmas decor vlog. And so in this video, we're going to get our tree ready. And so we are going to get this tree set up. We are going to talk about what ornament we picked this year and why we picked it, as well as we're going to decorate the tree. And if you need to decorate your tree, why don't you decorate it with us? And last but not least, my favorite little tradition of the year is passed down from my great grandma, to my mom, to me. And we are going to make chocolate covered cherries. And so these cherries are the best cherries I've ever had. You can get other chocolate covered cherries at the store, but they are not as good as my great grandma's recipe. And so I'm going to make some of those for our family for the season. And so you can join me as I speed make them. And I wish it took this short of time in real life, but it took hours. And so join me as I quickly make cherries. Thanks. So one of the things that we do, and he just shared actually the post on Facebook, is, I think you did.
I was just showing you that it was a memory from last year.
Okay, well, it was a memory. Last year we put up our Christmas tree, and we picked an ornament that was going to be our first ornament on the tree.
Yeah.
And so we kind of like thought about what it is, and we got angel wings, so they're white and they have like silver on top. And then we wrote on it. We wrote Bailey and my grandma. So his childhood dog passed away in 2020. My grandma passed away in 2020, and so the 2020 ornament was something to reflect that memory from the year. And this year we went to the store and we looked at ornaments. We do try to follow, or I try to follow our theme, being we do a very white tree, and you'll see that because we are going to have our decorating the tree as part of this video right after this. And so this year, Colin, do you want to talk about why we picked out a star?
Oh, we picked out a star because that's the one I picked. But in reality, did we have a surefire reason? I guess I picked out the star just because of what the Christmas season symbolizes, and the real reason for the season, and that's Jesus, and how, like, we have earthly stars or earthly role models that we follow and admire, like PJ Fleck, Roll the Boat. And it may be a parent, a grandparent, a coach, a sibling. But to me, the real reason for the season is Jesus Christ, and the real reason that we picked out the star was that no matter what's happening in our life, good, bad, or indifferent, Jesus is always and can always be and always will be our star. Always will be our number one to lean on, lighting that way. And how true is that in today's world?
Yeah, and I thought about it, that obviously we know that in the Christian story of Jesus' birth, that the Magi followed the star to Bethlehem. And so to have that reminder of um, as we wrap up, actually tomorrow being the last day of the church year, Sunday starting a new church year. That reminder that how much our faith has guided us in the past year. That there have been many points, like the many points of the star, that we can reflect on. Our engagement, our marriage, our moving, new jobs, our old, even our old jobs. A lot of memories and a lot of points in our life that have happened this year that have been very joyful, that have brought us closer to our faith, by things like joining the young adult group at church, joining a new parish, and deciding we wanted to be active in the community in our parish, and not even in just the parish we attend on Sunday, but other parishes in the community, and being able to teach faith formation, things like that all add to our star that leads us back to Christ. And so I am really glad that this is going to be our first ornament of the year, and then we'll also put up our angel wings as a reminder of last year's, as well as all the other decorations that we have. Pretty exciting. So we're going to get started on this, and
one thing I do want to point out too, before we wrap up, I was just thinking as you were naming all those points along the way, from last Christmas to this Christmas, I don't think the viewers understand too, like, some of those things that you mentioned were a challenge, and I think that's why they are points too. Like, we could talk about our joyous filled times, but also, like, as we drop it, now the points are less significant, but I think that, the challenges are what made them points too, and to figure out how to grow from those challenges. Like, I don't think death is a very easy concept to grasp, and I don't think changing jobs is an easy thing sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think within those things, we found what leads us back to our true star, and that's Jesus.
We found better ways to respond to those challenges, to help overcome them as here.
No, just stay happy, stay healthy. Enjoy family and friends. I talk about this at work, on the phone, and in person. Like, enjoy family, enjoy the people who are around you. Because last year it looked a lot different, and this year we're pretty blessed to be able to do a variety of things, and you should be too. And we're fighting through this together. So let's finish off the job and let's take care of ourselves.
So now join us for our decorating and all the other joys of the Christmas season. And if you need to decorate your tree, why don't you decorate with us now? we have our Advent wreath. Although we don't have a real wreath, we did change up our little buffet line here to really be able to reflect the season. And so it created a space that we could throw our Advent candles on, this nice little wood kind of riser to rise it up higher. And the mirror really provides a beautiful centerpiece for it. We did also add some stockings that were homemade from one of my in-laws' friends. And so that was a nice little touch to add to the mirror space, because we didn't really have many decorations that fit that area of our apartment for the other seasons. Well, thank you all for sticking around to the end. And if this is the first video you watched, make sure to watch the part 1 of this video. And Colin and I just want to make sure that you know how much we appreciate you viewing, liking, and subscribing to us, as well as thank you for just joining us. It is a joy to put together videos and share little parts of our lives, as well as creating memories that we can look back at, and sharing traditions and sharing stories that we can then go back and hit play and let our kids watch them for years to come. And so, or kids, family, we're not expecting. We're not. I promise. Colin makes other references. We're not expecting. But in the future, having these videos to share our stories and traditions is extremely beautiful, because there's some things that I miss, and I'm going to miss, that I don't have with my grandparents and I don't have with my great-grandmas. I didn't get a whole lot of stories recorded down. I have a lot of stories in my head, but nothing that I can share for generations to come. And so if you haven't watched the first video, go back and watch that video. If this is the second video that you have watched in the 2-part series, why don't you drop Ooh, the like jazz hands or clapping hands, like the crazy eye emoji in the comments, just so that we know that you were able to watch them both, and share with us what is your favorite family tradition when it comes to the holiday. So until next time, bye.